Intro and the Paradox of Simple Science. Hello everyone, and welcome to Lecture 4 of our Other Papers series. In previous lectures, we saw how we corrected crystallography formulas and chemical thermodynamics. Today, we turn our gaze inward to examine the very environment where modern scientific research is conducted. We are going to discuss a deeply uncomfortable truth: why modern academia is characterized by a widespread, funded intellectual decline. True science is supposed to make complex things simple. But in modern corporate academia, simplifying a phenomenon is a financial death sentence. If you solve a problem completely and make the theory simple, your work's perceived prestige drops, you lose your funding, and you can't publish. Today, we show you why only fools do deep science, and why those fools are the only ones who actually discover the truth. Unified angular relations and the dismissal of textbook research. Let's look at a concrete example of textbook-level unification. In 2011, we published a paper in the Journal of Mathematical Chemistry where we proved that the angular relations between direct and reciprocal vectors in crystallography are mathematically identical to Euler's rotation equations. Two separate fields, using different symbols and terms, but underneath, they are the exact same geometric entity governed by the cosine rule of the spherical triangle. This is textbook-level progress. But modern research authorities dismiss this, saying it is not high class because it doesn't require millions of dollars in instrument grants. Instead, they reward alchemical experimental reports that pile up unexplainable data. This creates academic authorities who have massive project budgets but incredibly poor theoretical capabilities. The EJP reviewer scandal and Goldstein's classical mechanics. This theoretical poverty is illustrated by our experience with the European Journal of Physics. When we submitted our paper on theoretical foundations, a referee rejected it, claiming that the specific Euler's theorem used in this manuscript cannot be found in the literature. This is a mind-boggling display of ignorance. This exact Euler's theorem is a standard textbook formula taught worldwide, present in the famous classical mechanics textbook by Goldstein, Poole, and Sofko on pages 155 to 161. Because modern peer reviewers spend their lives scanning superficial journal letters rather than studying deep textbook foundations, they are completely illiterate in classical physics. They reject established truths because they've never read the classics. Outro: The Triumph of the Fool. This explains why a massive crowd of highly funded academic authorities was completely unable to find the wave superposition errors in electromagnetic impedance matching theory for 50 years, an error we corrected using junior high school algebra. When the establishment is busy playing funding games, truth belongs to the fools who are willing to do the hard, unfunded work of deep theory. Thank you for listening, study the textbooks, and join us in demanding intellectual honesty over funded bureaucracy.